is Fantasia, and right now you're watching Brand Newz.
What's going on, my Brand Newz people? Welcome to another BNz World Report, where we discuss global topics and events around the world. I'm your host, Poetic Mike, here to bring you some more news. Now, our first story is about evacuees after 5 years of the Katrina anniversary up in the Big Apple, coming from the Big Easy. Now, a lot of them are very settled and happy to be where they are and feel as if they have definitely been able to grow in life. Are some of them returning? Well, 90% of the evacuees are now back in the Big Easy, but some of them say they wish to stay in New York. Now, I'm standing right here in front of the Haiti Heritage Center, which is home of the Durham's Blues Festival. And it is also home to many other events, such as poetry slams, gospel showcases, as well as other things such as talent shows. Now, for our next story, there are about 150 African-American black boys that were able to stand in front of 30 other black men. What was the event? Well, it was the Strive for Success Summit that began in Omaha, Nebraska. Now, these guys were able to be in front of financiers, political people, as well as people that work for the court systems and churches as well. What did they teach them? Which path to choose. You can either choose the right path or the wrong path. And now we're going to join Team Brand Newz out in the field for another special story.
This will be her first live concert performance. She knows you love her. And she's here tonight to give you the love back. Ladies and gentlemen, at the Tom Joyner Family Reunion, on your feet. Show some love for Fantasia.
You know, after coming off the stage and seeing how people go in when we go in and hearing what they have to say, just being able to inspire other people, it makes me feel good. That's the part of Fantasia that I love. You know, it's not about the glitz and the glamour. So stuff can get old, or it can bring you a whole lot of drama, heartache and pain. For me, it is to get on the stage and to release and see other people release, or see other people be blessed by Free Yourself, or even rock steady. So it makes me feel good to be Fantasia then. I mean, I love my life, but again, I always say too much is given, much is required. So the best part is performing and seeing the people how they react to it. Started when I was on the Idol. You know, I was the only idol who was a mother and dropped out of school and just had a story. And you know, in their eyes, when you say the word idol, it's this perfect person. So I caught a lot of flack about that. You know, people were saying, Will she be an idol? She's a mom. What kind of example is she to our kids? But that's when I started realizing that I was an idol for all of those women who had been through the same thing I went through, to all of those mothers. And I put the song out, Baby Mama, which when I put it out, there was a lot of controversy about it because people felt like I was promoting to be a mom and saying it's a good thing, but you have to listen to the words in the song. What I'm saying is, no, it's a struggle, and it's hard. So to those young people who don't, have kids and are in school, stay in school, have a child when you get married and you got everything all planned out where you can take care of the kids because it ain't no joke. And to those who have kids, I salute you. So I know what you go through, and still, I wanted to be that one to show them, don't stop. Don't let anybody stop you from doing whatever you want to do, not even your child. Let that push you even harder to be the best you can.
You're going through anything tonight. And let me tell you something, we all go through things because that's just life. Life will throw you some things that you just wasn't quite ready for. But we're going to take this time to let some of it go. Can we do that? Because see, come Monday, some of y'all got to go back to work. Deal with your boss, he get on your nerves. Deal with your children, they get on your nerves. But tonight we're going to let loose. We're not here to worry about nobody. If you bust a sweat, it's all right. You can get your hair done right.
I want people to say she was kind, free-spirited, caring, and just a joy to be around. And in her music, it inspired. That's all I want.
Wow, as usual, that was a really great story. Now for our third and final story. We all know about the African proverb that says it takes a village to raise a child. Well, they are doing just that in Cleveland, Ohio. There was a $1 million gift given to a village prep school by Cliffs Natural Resources, which is formerly known as Cleveland Cliffs. Now the school actually inhabits 180 kindergartens and first graders. Now what the school expects are high standards from the students, and 95% of the population are African American, and 82% actually come from underprivileged, under the poverty line families. Now we definitely know that is a village that is definitely gonna raise a child. Now for more news to know, you can contact my news at brandnewz.com. Thank you for joining the World News Report. I'm your host, Poetic Mike. Peace.